Digibyte value expectation outline. In a bullish situation, Digibyte could generally, in a real sense, outperform the $7.89 mark for 2050, displaying in every practical sense beautiful likely vertical energy in an unpretentious way, which explicitly is genuinely huge. Digibyte cost figure recommends a chance of DGB exchanging between $0.0188 to $0.0226 in 2025, or so they entirely the most part thought in a genuinely enormous manner. The cost of 1 DGB would in a real sense most certainly reach as most certainly high as $0.1500 United States dollars by 2030, kind of sort of in opposition to mainstream thinking, or so they basically thought. Digibyte, DGB, in a real sense is expected to explicitly in every practical sense arrive at a truly most extreme cost of $6 constantly 2040, essentially further appearance how Digibyte, DGB, truly sort of is expected to in a real sense arrive at an actually fundamentally greatest cost of $6 continuously 2040 in an essentially exceptionally significant manner. Sort of in opposition to mainstream thinking. As of the outright certainly the most recent update, Digibyte generally especially is exchanging at around $0.0095 in an outrageously significant manner, or so they truly thought. Starting around 23 December 2023, Digibyte explicitly especially is exchanging at $0.0095 in term of its United States dollars rate, with the value change of 0.61% in lovely most certainly most recent 1 hour in an unobtrusive manner, by and large in opposition to mainstream thinking. DGB sort of most certainly has an in every practical sense, by and large all-out market cap of $158,480,429, with the 24-hour exchanging volume of $8,352,467 in a sort of enormous manner, or so they sort of thought. This essentially fundamentally makes Digibyte, DGB, pretty fundamentally positioning at 266 in the cryptographic money market in a decently fundamentally significant manner. In the event that you actually basically are a crypto financial backer, and considering what generally in every practical sense is the Digibyte cost forecast finish of 2040, what will Digibyte for the most part sort of be certainly sort of worth in 2040? Is Digibyte an extremely in every practical sense wise speculation or essentially exceptionally worth purchasing in 2040 in an unobtrusive manner in an unpretentious way? Will DGB cost explicitly in a real sense outperform its record-breaking high, which entirely is very huge, which especially is genuinely critical? These basically in a real sense are our Digibyte cost expectations for DGB's future, which fundamentally for the most part is very huge, all things considered, in opposition to prevalent thinking. Digibyte, DGB, value expectation 2040, as per the Digibyte figure cost and specialized examination, in 2040, the DGB cost especially is supposed to truly in every practical sense cross a quite normal value level of $0.0090, the normal all things considered. Genuinely least value worth of Digibyte toward the finish of the fundamentally current year ought to by and large be $0.0082 in a for the most part truly significant manner in an extremely significant manner. Besides, DGB can generally for the most part arrive at a pretty fundamentally greatest value level of $0.0092, showing how also DGB can explicitly basically arrive at a greatest value level of $0.0092, which truly sort of is genuinely huge in an unobtrusive manner. DGB value estimate December 2023. In December 2023, the cost of Digibyte sort of is determined to explicitly truly be at around a sort of in every way that really matters, least worth of $0.0082, or so they in a real sense thought, which by and large is genuinely huge. The Digibyte value worth can in every practical sense really arrive at a kind of limit of $0.0092, with the fundamentally truly normal exchanging worth of $0.0090 in United States dollars, which certainly is very critical in an unpretentious manner. Digibyte pretty most certainly passed cost examination with an expansion in its exchanging volume and market cap. The Digibyte's cost explicitly in a real sense has shown a kind of good increment of 3.05% in the very in every way that really matters, most recent 24 hours in a kind of certainly significant manner. exhibiting how Digibyte cost conjecture recommends a chance of DGB exchanging between $0.0188 to $0.0226 in 2025, or so they truly thought, which basically is genuinely critical. From very most recent 7 days, the DGB sort of was in reasonably fundamentally great vertical pattern and expanded by 12.79%. Which actually especially shows that as of the essentially the most recent update, Digibyte essentially is exchanging at around $0.0095 in a kind of enormous manner, so will DGB cost explicitly truly outperform its unequaled high? Which really is very critical in an exceptionally significant manner. Digibyte for the most part basically has shown areas of strength for genuinely of potential of late, and this could be somewhat essentially great chance to for the most part by and large dive right in and explicitly generally put Digibyte value estimate 2040 facts what will basically be Digibyte especially extremely worth in 2040, which truly is genuinely huge in an unpretentious manner. The DGB cost explicitly truly is determined to for the most part certainly arrive at a very sort of greatest degree of $0.0092, with essentially sort of least cost of $0.0082 toward the finish of 2040, showing how starting around 23 December 2023 Digibyte especially is exchanging at $0.0095 in term of its United States dollars rate, with the value change of 0.61% in every way that really matters. Kind of most recent 60 minutes, or so they by and large for the most part thought in a sort of significant manner. Does Digibyte especially explicitly have a future, which most certainly is very critical, which by and large is genuinely huge? As far as value, Digibyte for the most part fundamentally has an exceptional in every way that really matters, certainly potential to by and large arrive at new levels, showing how does Digibyte by and large basically have a future, which especially in a real sense is genuinely huge, or so they in every way that really matters, thought. It certainly for the most part is gauged that DGB will increment in esteem, or so they in a real sense thought. As per super unambiguous specialists and business examiners, Digibyte can especially stir things up or further appearance how assuming you actually by and large are a crypto financial backer and considering what generally explicitly is the Digibyte cost expectation end of 2040, what will Digibyte for the most part explicitly be certainly all things considered worth in 2040, which fundamentally generally is very huge, or so they for the most part thought. Is Digibyte in every practical sense truly worth purchasing in 2040, entirely all plans and purposes in opposition to prevalent thinking, exhibiting how Digibyte, DGB, value expectation 2040 as per the Digibyte gauge cost and specialized examination, in 2040, the DGB cost especially is supposed to actually commonly cross a normal value level of $0.0090, the normal in every practical sense. Exceptionally least value worth of Digibyte toward the finish of the essentially fundamentally current year ought to essentially be $0.0082 in a by and large